Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Got some more Metaphor ReFantazio today. Part 9, we're on Virga Islands. We have a mission to go into the Dragon Temple, save the priestess, and probably kill a dragon, so that will be fun. We have 17 days to do so, and we have a variety of stuff we need to do beforehand, before actually entering. Got a bunch of shops here, got some normal accoutrement type details we need to investigate, and so might as well get started on that. I previously mentioned this, but I really like the look of this island. It's so much different than Grand Trad, and it's also, Martyr is pretty different from Brylehaven, so I like that they're making all these things pretty much polar opposites of each other in terms of aesthetics. It keeps it nice and fresh. Alrighty, let's see, we're at the trinket, not the trinket shop, but the potion shop. Hello there. Yes, I know you're nervous to see me. Sell that stuff. We have a ton of Reeve, 276,000 Reeve, which is quite nice. Spirit Dust, 200 HP to all allies, revival medicine, we have all that stuff. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything that new, but I do like this. This is pretty good. This will make up for the fact I don't have healer for now, because I'm not using Stroll. And I'm not using the healer archetype at this point, so yeah, I mean, some fights might be kind of difficult, but I'm hoping just to kill everything in one turn anyway, so hopefully all goes well. Alright, curiously enough, both the armor and the weaponsmith are in the same room, so that's actually, that's good for convenience. I appreciate that. Let's see if they have any goodies. Anything super expensive. 64,000. Kusanagi. Increases damage against plant-type monsters. Given that we're on an island, I expect we'll be facing probably a few plants here and there. Dragon Kuklis. Who's this used for? Dragon Kuklis. Faker. Ah. Cool. Aromatic Fawn. I mean, we could buy this for Junah. Like I said, I've said this before, I'm not really a big fan of buying stuff, buying items, super expensive items, because chances are you're always going to find something at least equivalent in the dungeons themselves, but still nonetheless it's tempting. I mean, I have so much money anyway, we'll just buy it. Alright, we also have this, Full Moon Robe. Strange robes that have been blessed by the moon, all stats, greatly increases evasion against dark. I forget, is Junah weak to dark? Junah is not weak to dark, but at the same time, I don't think, maybe nobody's weak to dark on my team. Okay, so Stroll's actually weak to dark, so I guess what we could do, I mean, I actually intend on switching out party members quite often in the middle of battles if I think I need it, so I guess I could give this to Stroll and just have it on him anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the pain in this. It's 80,000, which is quite a bit, and it would definitely take a big chunk out of my money, but at the same time, it's so good. So I guess we'll throw it on Stroll. We also have these boots. These boots are pretty much just the same boot, and they change what type of evasion you can dodge. So for someone like Junah, Junah's weak to fire, so it kind of makes sense to put the fire one on her. And Heismay is weak to electricity, so it makes sense to put the electricity one on him. Yeah, I mean, these all seem fine, so I guess I probably actually will buy these. Oh, this guy, okay, so interesting. I can't actually speak to this shopkeeper because my wisdom's not high enough. Oh. Curious if I was erudite or higher. True shopkeep probably sells some pretty amazing things, I would imagine. 15,000 for this cooking ingredient? Must be pretty good. To be fair, I don't have anything else to spend my money on, and I'll probably get quite a bit of money, so I'll buy one. I won't buy two. Give myself a little bit of a buffer. Have any interest in Heroes Leaf of Light Seed? Oh. Okay, sure. I'm pretty sure this is 1,000 archetype XP, and you can put this in yeah, I'll buy one, sure.
Think we'll make it?
I get the feeling that Denny's gonna be our next person to join us, either him or the priestess. 10,000? Oh my god. Oh, she's selling some fruit cordials, that's good. Iron bottle of honey fancy by the queen of a faraway land. So, I mean, I guess I'll buy one. There's probably an achievement or a trophy to cook everything in the game, which is probably more difficult than you think, because I believe there's like 25 different things to cook. It might even be more at this point. These guys are selling stuff too. Peach turnips, a little bit more, a little bit more well-priced. Don't feel like I'm getting gouged as much, but now I have 55 Reeves, so I am poor. I am officially broke after spending all my money. Something curious, I don't see a recruitment center on this map, so it tells me there's probably no bounties to be had here. But I guess we could always travel back to...
Where to?
Yeah, probably eventually we can travel back to Brylehaven and stuff, so... All the bounties are shared, so they might actually have something over there. Yes, indeed. See what I mean, by the way? There's 2 more seats to be had. I talked about this a while ago, but I have to think a Denny's gonna be one of them, probably, because he said he was gonna join us, first of all. And then, obviously, I still have a feeling that it actually might not be Rella who joins us, because she's the sister of Junah. Might be someone we haven't met yet. Alrighty, I mean, there's only one place to go for now, so let's just head to the Dragon Temple. It'll be nice and sunny when we're there, thank God. I've been meaning to talk to Heismay, but Heismay doesn't want to talk to me. He says, like, I can level him up once we're on the Gauntlet Runner, but, like, I think it has to be a Gauntlet Runner on land or something, because he never actually wants to speak to me. It's kind of sad. Alrighty, if you're wondering about that super expensive thing I bought, this is what it can make. Made with exotic ingredients, this is a bowl to die for. For 30 seconds, defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. I mean, it wouldn't cost me anything to do this, but I don't think that's particularly good. Maybe it is, but at the same time, I'm not... I think I'd rather do something like this. Actually, I already have 2 of those. But I think when it has the check mark on the left-hand side, it means I've already completed them. So if I were trying to go for an achievement or something, I'd want to probably do... I like this one. Restores 200 MP. Alright, got level 4 courage. I decided to read through the poetry book once more. Just as a way to kill time. Nobody else wanted to do anything with me anyway. So now, next time we go see Brigitte, we can actually talk to her. So courage level 4. Not bad.
Courage.
Not too shabby.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Alrighty, before we go into the temple, let's do a level check. Or not. Okay, no level check. I must have... Actually, wait a second. I haven't gotten an achievement in quite a long time. I'm kind of starting to think I'm not connected to Steam. Oh well, is what it is. Let's go. I always like walking up to new dungeons with all my companions in tow. Makes me feel like a winner.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through, if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up!
Why?
Allow me. Your foot is badly injured. 'Tis infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
What? Going back, not doing the dungeon?
Hey.
Potion of Blight. Yeah, I think we're gonna go against lots of plant enemies. I mean, it makes sense, jungle, islands, but also the fact that all the weapons we seem to try to buy have like a plant buff on them, which is good. Induces thirst.
Shot.
Need to obtain, I wonder where such a rare item could be found. Batlin. Let's go see Batlin. I like Batlin.
Yep.
Unsurprisingly, Basilio and Fidelio. I mean, we had to find a way to get them away from us. Okay, so this is actually the official operation start. Obtain Drakongrace, and that also means that we can probably start doing bonds outside of Virga Islands now. I do want to do the quest right away though, the dungeon. Try to course the Dragon Temple by visiting the round table and go. Okay, great. And of course we have a couple quests here. Let's see, 1, 2. Looks like only 2 quests. Not that bad actually. And I've yet to see a recruitment center, so I guess I could go back to the recruitment center and see if there's any bounties available, but I'm probably tempted just to do the quest actually. Alright, this guy wants us to avenge his dead sister by going to the Spire of Blind Faith, which sounds like an island.
God, I am grateful.
Seeing how it's an archipelago and everything. Alright, avenge someone's sister, the informant at the... Wow, that's a 6.5 star rank. 90,000 reeve. Holy shit. That's not cheap. That's not cheap at all. Alright, this one wants us to take an igniter to Brigida's shop. Seems pretty easy. Probably not a very difficult quest if I had to guess. Yep, level 1 quest. That's good. Gleaming Crystal increases wisdom. Oh shit, increases wisdom. Nice. Because of the wisdom buff we get from that, I'm actually tempted to go just turn that in this second because we should have access. Yeah, we can go back to Grand Trad now. So yeah, it's not really your business, bro.
Splendid. Understood.
Okay then.
Yeah, that was easy enough. Before we go back though, I actually want to go to the recruitment center. I want to see if there's any new bounties. Because as I said, all the bounties are saved, or shared. 90,000 reeve. Oh shit. I need to slay the Psyokropos in the Scoundrel's Hold southeast of Grand Trad. Oh wow. Southeast of Grand Trad. Alright, that's tempting. I will accept this bounty, and yeah, I mean, I could accept this right now. Actually, I think I'll come back to this. Just because it's not in an area that's nearby. Oh, the Igniter shop. Sanctus Creations. Yeah, nobody gives a shit. I like how nobody, like, there's all this talk about igniters being bad, but nobody actually cares. I am so grateful. Alright, give me that wisdom, please. I'll take the reeve too, 15,000 reeve, see now I'm broke.
Alright.
4 wisdom, is that gonna be enough for level... Wow, that thing didn't move an inch! What? That takes forever to get wisdom up, oh god. Alright, hello Mr. Informant. I don't think there was an informant here last time. So, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, buddy. Alright, so he didn't have anything for me about the Blight, but he did have stuff about Monsters of the Dragon Temple, Phantom of the Spire, Secret of the Ujif Stall. Oh! You guys, you remember this? The Ujif Stall in Brylehaven? Ah, cool. Okay, so let's just buy all this stuff. We'll start with this one, ingredients. Okay, let's learn about the Ujif Stall. Probably sells like plant seeds or something, I imagine. Useful for experiments. Oh, we can use that for the masked dancer. Having a mutual friend, that tells me probably something to do with Heismay. Alright, Phantom of the Spire. I mean, Phantom of the Opera. I mean, Phantom of the... yeah, what I said first. Wow, that's quite the trek. Jesus. It's like a 3-day trip. Huh. Okay. Alright, now we have Monsters of Dragon Temple. It's the actual temple itself for the operation. Moving stone statues. Spears don't work. Reflect bows and the like. Oh, that's good actually. It seems like mage is a decent for this island.
Just between us.
Weak to fire. The green ones are weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Oh. Green ones can use wind magic. Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like mage has been kind of like not great so far, but it feels pretty good now.
Alright then.
Where do you think Batlin's located? I think he's on the Gauntlet Runner, isn't he?
Go.
Because now that we have the information for all the quests, or at least most of the quests at this point. Batlin, where are you? There you are. God, I've been looking for him.
Oh.
He's been hiding from me. I thought he was on the runner. He's out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, too bad. Okay, so he said it's he's at a medicine shop in Grand Trad, so that kind of makes sense because that's where they told me to go in the first place. If they said a medicine shop, do you think that would be the church with Rhea or Rella? Maybe. Wait, where's Rella? Oh, Parchwater. Ah, so it's the one in it's by the streets, or it's by it's by the Skid Row, whatever that place is called. Nice. The whole teleporting thing is so broken, by the way. Like, I can see it's kind of almost so broken that it transcends, like, realism for getting around and stuff. Alright, now we have the goodies. Can you make a potion for me, sir?
Hello there.
That was easy enough. Now we have the Potion of Blights, and we can actually start the dungeon if we'd like to. I think I'm actually going to do the bounty, though. I think I'm going to do both the bounty and the request. Just seems more fun. And at the same time, if I can pick up any bonds on the way before we go into the dungeon, it would be pretty good. Yeah, I like the way you're thinking, Denny. Alright, Galka said that Junah... Oh, Junah has a request.
Oh?
Hello, Junah. Bit of a favor.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orb-wise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
I like this. I like this idea. This is probably how we unlock her social link, if I had to guess.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
I have to slay the monster desecrating the Orb-wise Path. Okay, so the informant will tell me more.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
It's not that far.
We'll face
Interesting.
danger here.
Cave dugout of an uninhabited island for the islanders. So this quest seems a lot simpler than that one. Actually, we can do this on the way, though. Yeah, we're gonna have to go past that anyway, so curious. This is why it's good to take all your quests and kind of like form this amalgamation.
And do bring me along when you go, will you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I don't think Junah's ever gonna leave the party. Just being honest, just being honest. Alright, so this woman wants us to collect some stones from the temple, and I mean that literally, just collect stones. So it's simple enough request for the most part. Oh, okay, cool. Give us more the more we get. Excellent, August 30th, it's pretty close. It's a rank 5 quest, so pretty easy. Passionate raps, got some good read from it. And of course, more importantly, I may get some popularity rewards. Yep, it's at the temple. Alright, we got some information here on Junah's quest with the bird thing, or the, not the bird thing, the Orbwise path. No. Anything relatively Cocassadors. Okay, Cocassadors, I think that's a bird from the jungle that we faced back on the mainland. Fortify your defenses. Skill that repels non-magic attacks, fire's effective. Yeah, I feel like fire's really good on this this island. Which makes sense, everything's like vegetation and whatnot. Quite a few requests to do for once. We picked up a few of them at the end of the last video. Guiding Gifts, Save the Morning Snakes, Pique Curiosity, and of course the main quest, obtain a Drakongrace. I love the names in this game. Drakongrace, Drakongrace. Anyway, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm not actually gonna go to the main temple right away. I want to do these side quests first, so... Save the Morning Snakes means we have to take that Orbwise path we saw last time. And it tells you actually about the stuff because of the information broker. So you can see that it's weak to fire, and they recommend the gunner and the commander. I don't really have either. I mean, I kind of have the gunner and I kind of have the commander, but not using them as my main class. And then we have the Dejected Man, which is on the same path. This is 90,000 Reeve. It's the highest rank quest I think we have, except for the Prince Curse. This one might be a little bit tougher, but the good thing is it recommends a healer and a mass dancer, and we have both. Because I can always bring Stroll in mid-battle if it ever gets tough. And most of the weaknesses on this island, like I said last time, are fire. Which is really good for us because most of our damage is fire-based. Especially with Junah on our team now. So anyway, I think it's time that we head over to this place. I really hope it's not stormy or heat when we get there. So I should probably actually find a weather person first. Alrighty, so I couldn't find a weather seer on the island, so I tried to go back to Brawlhaven and find someone, but in the meantime, I decided to go to this Ujif, the one who was hiding stuff from us. He sells some pretty expensive stuff, and this is all for the Mass Dancer, so not sure what all these do, but they're pretty expensive, and I can't afford them right now, so sorry about that, buddy. The good thing is he has different goods every single day, so it kind of keeps things interesting. Okay, so I have some bad news. It looks like the weather's gonna be kind of bad pretty much the whole time. So if we took a 3-day trip, it would be hot. And I really don't want to do this when it's hot because it seems like it's super difficult dungeon to begin with, and I can't take the risk of being at a disadvantage given that, and I can't take advantage of any weaknesses, so I guess instead we're gonna go to the Dragon Temple. Alrighty, so off we go to the Dragon Temple. Priestess Eupha headed here to be a living sacrifice. I wasn't really intent on doing the main story so quickly, but I mean, it's better than going to a location where I have to deal with storms and heat, so we'll take it. We'll try to get the dungeon done in one day. I think we'll be able to. It doesn't seem like it's that difficult a dungeon to begin with.
The truth is...
Ah, Heismay finally wants to hang out with us. Finally. So I suppose a little update on Heismay's social link is in order because we haven't talked to him in quite a while. Pretty much in essence, we went to go to the village to bury his son. And it didn't work out that well because the Ujifs really didn't want him, and I think they actually stole the urn. I actually think they still have it. Which is kind of fucked up, by the way. Also, I guess it makes sense that this is Heismay's tent. I've seen this thing on the ship, but I actually haven't been too sure what it was until now.
No.
Man, Heismay's social link is... it's funny, like, the first social link you find is Stroll, and I think Hulkenberg's the second one, and you kind of think, like, yeah, you know, this is, I mean, it's sad, but it's not too bad. And then they throw Heismay and Alonso at you, and it's just like, wow, okay. Guess we're going into something completely different.
Surely. My son.
Alright, level 5 Heismay. While in reserve, the amount of experience Heismay gains increases. So it's actually good that Stroll's the one in reserve, because I believe he's the only one out of all our party members who has the XP buff that keeps XP going as time goes on. So it kind of works out that way. Okay, so we finally have what we need to go into the dungeon. Like I said, I didn't really want to do the dungeon this second, but, you know, not exactly given much choice. I'm not going to the super difficult dungeon when it's storming, or like when it's bad weather. What?
Huh?
Oh shit, it was a monster. Oh god. Good thing is it'll probably be weak to fire, if I had to guess.
Wait. Sheesh, they're pretty tough.
Level 40. Wow. Okay. Hopefully not all the enemies in this base are level 40, because I'm kind of far from that.
Assassin! Sorry.
Floral Semaphore. Thank you, sir. Alright, time to test my theory about fire. What kind of tree doesn't like fire, exactly? That's it? Dude, like no damage though.
This is just what I need.
Maybe if we can inflict burn.
I stand ready.
Don't let up now, Junah.
Okay, I think it's burning. Actually can't tell if it's burning or not. I have to assume this guy's a boss, because, yeah, he's using Soul Cry. He's also using that really shitty heal skill. Okay, maybe it's not so shitty after all. What the fuck is this? Ow. Okay, he missed most of it, good. Died to burn. Alright, so if you don't have fire skills for this dungeon so far, I don't recommend coming here. Leveled up from that. Very nice. Keep putting it into magic. I have to decide, what do I want to focus on after magic, because there's gonna come a point where I don't think I should put any more into magic, and I have to consider probably like agility or endurance, not strength, not luck. Probably agility just for the. Alright, let's go and do the dungeon. Begin the dungeon. That wasn't even the dungeon, which makes sense, I suppose. This place looks pretty cool. I recognize these mobs, though. These mobs are not different from normal.
That's
Polar Stone. Okay, so remember that late... Oh, look at that. I see an Elementa. Anyway, we picked up a stone, and that's for that old lady. And she told me that most of the stones were going to be near the entrance, so it kind of makes sense that we're running into them now. This is cool, though. This kind of reminds me of the SMT5 palace. Not palace, but like the tower that you climb near the end of it. What the fuck? Just a Manjula.
no choice but to cut.
He's only level 35, though, so he's not super high level.
I'll show you. Come forth, royal soul.
Yeah, we actually killed him without him getting an attack off, which is really nice. I'll gladly take that XP. That's it? Only 240? Man, it's kind of shit. Oh, so it seems like... Oh, there it is.
No choice but to cut through them.
Gold Elementa. Okay, so we have to be really careful with this. I want to get the surprise attack off, but I can't aggro those guys. Stay. Stay. Don't go over there. Fuck me, man. I knew this was gonna happen. They literally just troll you with that crap. Okay, it's actually weak to wind damage, which is sort of good, sort of bad. I don't think I can kill this thing. I think I need, I think I just need to stun it, or else I'm never gonna kill it. Yeah, I just can't kill this thing. It has way too much health, and I don't have. It would be different if I had like wind damage of some type on my mage. I could probably pull it off, but I don't. And unfortunately, Junah's wind attack is just simply not powerful enough. That's what I mean, man. They troll you with this. They show you the Elementa, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's like 15 different enemies. Alright, so the Manjulas aren't actually that bad anymore, and I think it's because I'm going to mage build, and they just happen to be weak to ice, which is really good for me. I was thinking they'd be a little bit more difficult, especially after what we had to face in the forest that one time, but so far so good. Can't complain that much.
No way!
It's like a proper labyrinth. Oh god, I see those flying things. I hate those flying dive bomb things. The mist will be thicker if on the wrong path. Ooh, bit of a puzzle, eh?
If so,
I like myself a puzzle. Puzzles are fun. We haven't found any more of those stones, by the way. Oh, never mind. I think there's 7 of them, so there's quite a few, but we should be able to find them all. I'm not really sure how you tell where the mist is thicker because it kind of looks the same everywhere. So I'll probably just go for everything because I want to explore anyway. That's the true JRPG way. Oh fuck, it's really thick.
What?
Oh. Okay, so we can't go that way. Alright, Gargoyle. We've seen gargoyles before, but this guy seems like kind of like a messed up version. He's got some heavy magic damage. Kind of makes me think probably weak to light, if I had to guess. Just based off the fact it might be a good time to bring Stroll in. Okay, we just killed him. That's easy.
And that's that! Victory's ours!
We're picking up lots of mass from these guys, which is good because if I don't have to buy any from people, I would much rather just pick them up because they're expensive. I just realized something, by the way. Because we have more party members who are getting XP in the background, that means there's more opportunities for us to get archetype XP. Because if you just keep a mastered archetype and you level up with it, you get a consumable. So that's really good. That means I can like get myself all giga leveled up.
hey. Mayhap.
Alright, so whenever we see a lot of mist, I guess that means we can't go that way. They kind of give it away, actually, so I just need to remember the route. Chesterino, whoa! Woohoo! Paladin's Mace. Holy Mace imbued with healing magic. Small MP recovery every turn in battle. It's not bad. I mean, just base MP recovery. If we take a look at Stroll, that's who would hold it, obviously. Stores MP upon defeating an enemy during battle. Actually, this is pretty good, too, and this gives you +2 all stats. I actually think this is better. Because I assume you probably restore more MP than you do small MP. It's hard to tell though, I kind of wish they would just tell you, like, restore 1% MP or restore 2% MP. It's probably one of those things where it's like gonna confuse the player too much.
Alright, that's lovely.
Not as good, but still okay. +4 magic prevents rage. Not bad. Not too shabby. This whole labyrinth, by the way, it's actually... They do it quite elegantly when it comes to the smoke thing, so it's not totally guessing game because it's pretty obvious whenever... You're going into an area where the smoke doesn't want you to travel. You know, I kind of get the feeling, I know this is an extremely, like, a strange interpretation. I kind of get the feeling that, Sancticism is like, you know, it's like Christianity or some sort of, like, monotheistic religion. And I guess what's worshipped by the Mastari is, like, a polytheistic, so something like Shintoism. Which makes sense, being a Japanese game and all.
They saw us.
Okay, so I accidentally let this thing attack me, and look at this ability it has. Deals damage to all enemies equivalent to 99% of their current HP. That's pretty terrible. Doesn't really get much worse than that.
That means... Hey!
Sense the magla. I like how they have to tell the player that. It's like, yeah, obviously. Like, you can tell, like, see, there's no magla here. But, for example, if I went this way... See how the screen gets darker? It's obvious. It's so simple.
Oh.
How much you want to bet humans are just, like, changed people? Like, I think it's obvious, isn't it? Like, there's some... I don't know. There's some, like, sussy shit going on here with the story. You can just tell they're about to drop some, like, dive bomb of a twist.
I'm counting on
This is just what I need!
It's so satisfying playing this Junah. It's just nice to have a new party member, if I'm being honest with you. Somebody who doesn't say the same, like, 5 voice lines. Not to be throw shade at Stroll or anything.
That should do it.
But I've had him the whole game, and you get tired of hearing out of my way for like the 18th time.
This is amazing.
Whoa! Fire Bloom Signal. This is for the commander. Oh no, like, going full commander, I feel like you are pretty much dedicating a party member to be support class, which is fine, I think. Especially if it increases fire attack strength. Maybe there actually is some benefit to making Hulkenberg or someone into a commander straight up. Actually, you know who I've been thinking about making into a commander? Heismay. I know that's weird considering I've invested so much into his thief lineage. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't want to make Junah into a commander. I really like the Mass Dancer. It just goes so well with Mage. And I think we also need, like, the physical damage from the Pugilist, so... Okay, so this mural said to look for the stars, and I thought look up, and there's actually this thing which shows you where to go, which is really nice. It's kind of a... I mean, they tell you about it pretty late. It's pretty much this mural right here, which I'd say we're like 3/4 done with this area of the dungeon at least. We've explored everything, found all the treasure and everything. No golden beetles, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about that. I haven't found a golden beetle for quite a while. And I know there's at least like 30 more in the game.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
So I'm not sure if that's like New Game Plus or I've just been really shit at finding them.
I feel stronger.
Alright, leveled up again, no surprise, because there is a shit ton of enemies in this dungeon. All gargoyles, that's a weird word to say. But keep one into Mage.
Is that the end then?
Anyway, we're very close. I'm just doing a little bit of last minute exploring. For example, this thing.
Look.
But
A battle. Uh-oh. Okay, another polar stone. We should be good now. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, so let's go to the exit. Just one last little look around. There's nothing in this area. I already looked for the most part. And yeah, so I think we found everything. I just want to see, how many more stones do we need to get? Okay, so we actually found all the stones. Perfect. Nice. So once we go back to the village, we'll be done with Granny, or whoever. I actually forgot who asked for it.
What? There's someone here.
It's you. I believe we met at the spring? My name is Euphazia. I am priestess of the dragon god, but you may call me Eupha, if it pleases you.
to see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
I sought the room least affected by magla. We of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow. But more importantly, why are you here?
Edeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete the ritual for the island.
Wait, girl. We want no part of this sacrifice. We're here to take you back.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
This is so crazy to think he doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness. The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
Is all this really happening because of that dragon god?
What? But the perils that grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
Even so, surely...
How about this then? We'll get you safely to the altar, and see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Let's see what's really going on back there for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
We'll protect you.
Yes. When we leave this island, we will do so together.
What do you want with Dracotios? No. Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides, my third eye sees the flow of magla keenly. There is something unusual about the magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
Are you talking about archetypes?
Then we must not disgrace their legacy. Let us proceed with all due care.
Very curious. I do think Udani, or whatever his name is going to be the next character to join us, by the way. I don't think it's going to be the sister. I think she's... the sister may just die. I get the feeling she's kind of getting some red flags. It's not looking too good. Alright, by the way, we finally got this shelter formation for Hulkenberg, which is really nice. I'm actually going to inherit this, definitely. And that actually maybe... We're getting closer to Moore's quest, which is level 15 with the general, I believe. So we just need 6 more levels. Not that bad. Okay, it's another gold Elementa. I've made a save, so I actually am going to load the save if I don't get him here. I have to stun him. I have to stun him, and the best way to do that, I think... It's actually quite difficult to stun with the mage, because it's like... It's good for AoE, but it's not so good for consecutive attacks. Oh my god, it wasn't enough! And we're going to the stun! Oh no. I threw that so bad. I want to load the save. I want to load the save. Man, that sucked.
I can't believe...
Dead soldiers. What did they die to? Definitely not like the 50 minions that have been down here. I actually really like her helmet design. It's cool. Get to see the third eye. Is the third eye like part of their body, or is it like painted on? I think it's part of their body, right? Because she may mention she can see the magla in the air. Know what this place starts to look like more and more, especially with the murals? Futaba's Palace. And it's kind of like a similar thing, right? Like the girl we're escorting, Eupha, wants to like sacrifice herself. I mean, it's sort of kind of like what Futaba was going through a bit.
Indeed.
I'm getting the feeling the dragon god actually isn't a dragon. It's probably some guy who's been sitting on the islands being, like, taking advantage of the primitive nature.
Hey. I mean to say...
Got it.
What's that mean? Okay, that tells me it's gonna be a boss fight, so... I have to use some magla items. I really don't want to, but I definitely have to unless I want to go back, and I'm definitely not going back. I'm not wasting any time. Fortunately, we have... I mean, we have a pretty... Yeah, we have Secretest of Secrets. That's why I bought this. Or that's why I made it. So, give it to Junah. Junah's now at full magla, and I think I'll give myself some magla too. Then we should be fine.
What?
Huh?
What? It's a city? Wait, what?
Surely.
It's like near Automata. Stellar Blade. The Japanese and I guess the Koreans love their fallen cities. Wait, what? Wait, what did she just say? Shinjuku? Oh my god, so... we're in the future? Alright, I feel like it was kind of like a big, like, story bomb, just saying Shinjuku is pretty much underneath the islands, which tells us that we are in the future, probably, if I had to guess.
Face me!
Why, hello there.
Stole a hero's incense from this guy? Wow.
We're evenly matched.
Wow.
Guess we better stay
Pretty
on our
good.
toes.
I know these guys are super tanky, but if they're gonna drop hero's incense, then I don't mind fighting them. That's good for me. Alright, we have a new type of wasp thing. Labovesp. Okay, like, are these words? I don't even have, like... I'm usually pretty good at pronouncing stuff, but Labovesp. Another epic? Alabaster mail. Can be purified at the church. Whoa. That thing's probably pretty good. 250 defense before being purified is pretty ridiculous. Tells me it's gonna be a nice item. Very nice. I just like, there's just, the Shinjuku is just underneath the island, or it's like in the temple. Like, how big is this temple? Or is the temple underneath and this is the ocean? Like, it's kind of crazy. Obviously, I had some suspicions that there was some shenanigans with our world and the Fantazio world, but still, just kind of dropped it on us.
What?
An ear monster?
How could...
What the hell's an ear monster?
Seems likely.
Oh, it's 2 ears put together. That's kind of disgusting.
Indeed.
Ah, so we have to... Oh. A fight isn't necessary, but I do want to fight it for the XP. Also for the items, because humans usually have some pretty decent items. What's this crap it's put on the floor, though? Oh, look at that. It's moving in unison. I actually can't attack it, so I don't know what the deal is. I don't want to start the fight if I can't stun it. Not to sound like kind of like a coward or anything, but I want that advantage, you know? Super chest. What? Wait, what? What is this? Oh, it's a mimic. Shitty mimics. Fuck you, mimic. I had to work hard to get to this point too. Damn it.
These are just small fry. If we play it cool, we'll cruise right through.
What do you mean small fry? It's a mimic. There's nothing small fry about mimics. Sleepy Air is so not fun. This actually seems like a good time to, yeah. Actually, can you use Super Energy Ray right now, Hulkenberg? She actually can, so she doesn't need, she only needs the mage. So I could switch Stroll in, but I think we can just kill this thing normally. How is that thing 150 XP? Whatever. Better get me a good item off that. Better be a purple. Oh, it is purple. Lightning Blade. Lance blessed by the God of Thunder. I don't really have any interest to do the Knight. I looked at the Knight skills. It doesn't look that great. It's really good for taunting, but I feel like if you have to taunt, it's probably not worth it anyway because they just use AoE skills and they'll go past the taunt. It's not like... I think it'd be different if it was restricted to... like, if I use... Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if I use Hulkenberg Taunt, then I think enemies should not be able to use AoE. Because if not, it's just not worth it. Alright, the question is, do I face this human? I want to, man. I want the money, but I don't want to get I don't want to get stunned or caught in a battle where I'm just like really at a disadvantage. At the same time, YOLO? Of course, it gets an attack off. What was that? Heismay. Oh my god, Heismay, I hope you get away from this, bro. Level 45? Oh my god, I wasn't supposed to fight this thing. I mean, obviously that's easy to see now. Come on, Heismay. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, the human disappeared. I don't know if it's gonna respawn or something, but... Yeah, that fight's not to be trifled with because I knew he was gonna get an ambush off on us. And that's kind of like makes the whole fight void. Two of them? Oh god. One of the... Oh, they're different actually. Mage Leaf? Fireproof. Oh, shit. What are the ones that are fireproof weak to again? He told me, the informant guy told me. I think he said it was wind damage.
Here comes the counter.
That's pretty bad. It is weak to wind, by the way, but... Yeah, that's pretty bad. Not totally intent on facing these types of things, especially if they're gonna be two different affinities. Not really my cup of tea. Getting the feeling I'm gonna have to use my super MP item, by the way, because this area is big and there's tons of enemies. For example, I've had to face those annoying stinger bugs like 18 times at this point, so I'm not exactly looking forward to this. Like, look at this. There's like 4 of them up here. And it's the human again. It took 4 damage from that burn, that's it? That's all it took? It must be... Oh god, that does damage too. Okay, that was... I mean, I've obviously been grinding a lot, but still, I thought that would have killed for sure. Alright, finally got a new skill for Junah. Feels like it's been quite a while. Recovers a medium amount of caster's MP every turn. Whoa. That's really good because, as you can see, well, you can't see, but I'm running out of MP. We don't got much. Bottom right corner, as you can see. Super Find. Serene Fist. Knuckles. Blessed by the goddess of the moon. Oh, nice. Purified of the church. That's actually good. We can use those for Hulkenberg, definitely. Parts of a keyboard have fallen off here? Wait, what? A keyboard? They're really kind of like laying it out there, aren't they? Alright, leveled up again. We're leveling up a lot. This dungeon is easily the grindiest so far. God damn. It is not to be trifled with. I barely made any inroads, practically. And yeah, there's so much to explore. Like, look at this. You can just tell that this next level, level 6, is packed. So yeah, this is proven to be quite difficult. Alright, so we're getting to the point where I just have no mana whatsoever, so I'm going to switch Heismay out for Stroll, because he has plenty of damage. We can actually fight against these guys, because these guys are weak to light, so I have to change up my strategy a bit. It's actually good too, because with Stroll now, I can use synthesis skills with his MP rather than Junah's, because a big problem with Junah running out of MP is I keep using severe attack synthesis, and that's kind of draining her pretty quick. Alrighty, so we got Arcane Unity, level 20 wizard, maxed out, increased strength and hit rate of synthesis. Yeah, that just sounds good. Just sounds like good, synthesis. And my max MP went up by 25, which is also nice. Slowly looking better, slowly looking better. It's still kind of a slog in here, because the enemies are quite tanky. I'm not gonna lie, they're not easy. Level 40, Mollusk, Beneptia. And these guys look, oh, these are the guys with the certain body organ on their neck. Hopefully not too difficult. Yeah, that was pretty simple. It's always nice whenever an attack just like straight up kills everybody. I also think that was probably the wizard synthesis skill was always was playing its part there as well. Oh, Stolfo. If that was an A, this would be a very different character.
Make an end of it. Let's do this.
I wonder if synthesis skills, like for example, you know how my wizard synthesis skill increases the strength? I wonder if that counts if I'm not the one doing the skill, but I'm playing my part. Like Mahama just there is a synthesis skill between myself and Stroll. So I guess the question is, does that still carry over, or do I have to be the one attacking? Oh, it's a puzzle. So this thing moves on a set route, which we've established. Now I can close the door on it. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I could close these. I know I can open them, but yeah, that's cool. That's funny. So there is a chest in there though, so I could fight that thing. I will fight that thing eventually, obviously, for the XP, but right now they're a little too difficult. I got a new type of Mandula here, Crag Mandula. Rockline Quilis, which is... sounds pretty good. It's a pink, so that's nice. It's a rare. This thing looks pretty tough though.
Someone heal her! Down! Get her back up! Captain's hurt bad!
That was with guard, by the way. I was guarding with everybody, and I still practically died. That's rough. This thing is really tough. Holy shit. The double electric breath spam is ridiculous. Like, it's really crazy. No idea who came up with that, but they are smoking something. That was ridiculous. That was easily the most... I had to, like, really try that fight. I was, like, switching out people, using crazy abilities and shit. That was... I don't know, man. That thing was very tanky. Extremely. I did pick up this thing. It can be purified at the church. So this better be, like, an amazing item, because that was... like I said, that was a pretty difficult fight. I would not want to do that fight again. Oh, that's curious. Lovely. Okay, so we're stuck with the humans. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't think there's any way for me to get past this guy. I think I have to go from the other direction. Either that or face him. I don't want to face him though. I think they're they're purposefully difficult, so that's the whole point. That's why I can't like attack them. Super chest! Fire Mist Katana. Intense fiery power. Ooh, nice. Thief. Oh cool. Put that in Heismay. And actually, I'm gonna put that in Heismay now, because that means we can probably bring Heismay back into the fight, seeing how it does fire damage. And most of these enemies are weak to fire anyway. God, that thing's annoying. You have to use like insane strategy to kill this thing. It's amazing. Easily the most annoying enemy in here by far, and that says a lot. It also respawns, which to me is just like... it's got like a middle finger, because it means every time you want to come down here and explore a little bit more... oh look, the Mandula's back. Ancient writing.
Now that you mention it.
Who said Calamity? Didn't somebody in this, didn't one of the characters talk about Calamity? Might have been that Zorba guy. It's always hard to keep track of all the edgelords in this game. There's quite a few. What was that? I wasn't even close to the thing. What? I wasn't even close. No, it didn't kill me. Oh my god. Please, Hulkenberg. Please. Please let me leave. Oh my god, thank fuck. I'm so lucky. Thank you. Thank you, Persona gods. Thank you. Thank you, Metaphor gods. Thank you. And right into another ambush. Miss? Stroll, you fucker! Oh my god. I don't know when I saved. Please, Hulkenberg, escape. Please. 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 Oh my god! I haven't saved in so long because this game is shit. And I hate it. And I just ran into enemies. This dungeon sucks ass. Okay, I'm giving this thing lots of leeway. Not even getting close. Just gonna sit behind it the whole time. Get away from me. I'm not aggroing you. What the hell's this thing? What? That must be a human. I don't want to face a human. Looks nasty. Oh, 2 humans. Homophysic. Homophysic and Homo Stormu. Okay, so it's lots of homos. Holy shit, look at these abilities. Deals extreme physical almighty damage to one enemy and a one-type weakness to all elemental magic. So whatever they want to use, they can use it. Golden gauntlets with what? What is this thing? Golden Homo Tenta. It's a tooth. It's a little toothy. No, I want the golden gauntlets. They're legendary. Golden gauntlets? What the hell are those? Why should be like something really shit? Just as a way to kind of troll you. These enemies don't seem to have any weakness, by the way, because I've restarted this battle quite a few times and they just don't have any weakness, which is not great. But it means we can take advantage of the Mass Dancer, which we just did. Then I'll bring in Stroll, and I'm actually curious if... I imagine the debuff stays even if we take Junah out of the party. Oh, we killed him. That was, had to be really calculated. 10,000 Reeve. 12,500 Reeve, actually. Nice. And we leveled up from that. Perfect. More importantly, I want to see what these legendary gauntlets are, because these sound pretty good. Golden gauntlets. Beautiful gauntlets, lacquered in gold. Luck +5. I wonder what these sell for, because I got 3 of them that fight, which is pretty fortunate for me, just stealing from them. So I could probably sell them for a pretty penny. Alright, Stroll got to level 20, picked up Samurai Charm. Samurai Charm's always good to have, means we don't have to focus on Bomb of Life anymore. At the same time though, I really don't like using the MP, especially in these long dungeons, so I'll probably just end up buying more Bombs of Life from the church.
If you would.
God damn, Heismay, what the fuck you been hiding that shit? Okay, nice. That was pretty good. I think that was his level 20 thief skill, so it kind of makes sense why it was so epic. This guy looks pretty tough. Level 45 Sayoklo. He's with 2 of these little snake things, so it tells me he's probably going to be immune to ice. That's what I would guess. Oh my god, I died again! When was the last save? I hate these fucking enemies. Oh, that was a little bit easier that time. Luckily, that thing was easier than the Manjula, I'm gonna be honest. The Manjula's still the worst thing, in my opinion. Oh shit, is that Pugilist? +20? Enemies cannot critically hit wielder. So, that sounds good. I mean, it is good, but the question is, because you gotta be really careful with what you inherit, because I kinda want to get off the Pugilist at some point. I do like these abilities though, but, I mean, it's good to have, obviously. This seems like a good time to try this Danse Macabre thing. It's a super cheap spell, only 12 MP synthesis. And it says a high chance, so I guess we'll see how many of these poor toothies die.
We'll put some effort in this.
None. Wow. Pretty, it's kind of what I expected. I'm gonna be honest with you. Those, I don't think insta-kill skills are that great because they're usually expensive and it's not that high a chance. Like, they say high chance. High chance could be like 20%.
I'm right here.
What the fuck is this? The tooth. I got ambushed by the tooth. What? I was like doing my best to try to like make sure I didn't get near that guy and I got hit by the tooth.
Retreat.
Can't believe I'm retreating from twos, man. How is this thing so annoying? Oh my god. Fuck, this thing's frustrating. Alright, as you can see, I just used my Arcane Dragon Blood. It's just, I don't think this dungeon is going to be over anytime soon. I've been in here for 3 hours, by the way. So we started all the way up here. So 3rd floor, 4th floor, 5th floor, which I haven't explored fully, 6th floor, which I haven't explored fully, 7th floor, which I haven't explored fully. So yeah, I really do want to get this done in one day, so I think I have to use it. I mean, I'm just glad I have an MP item, if I'm being honest.
Mayhap.
Somehow.
I see.
Is that supposed to be a clock? The needles? Interesting. Yeah, we've been picking up all these little relics and everything, telling us about the past, so I guess this is what our future holds. Kind of not very surprised. Okay, we somehow completed the 7th floor, so That's pretty good. This whole dungeon, I've been in here for 3.5 hours. So if it seems heavily condensed, that's for a reason. That's for a good reason too. Alright, leveled up again. Level 42, maybe? Level 41? I feel like you would think we'd be over-leveled at this point, but we really aren't. And I have faced every single enemy I could. I mean, I am going to have to go back to some areas, but for the most part, we've explored pretty diligently, I'd say. Something good, I hope. All in Abacus. Abacus used for calculating the return on risky ventures. Attacks that land always deal critical hits. Oh, it's this one again. I don't really like these because it's only a 50% chance to hit, and 50% chance to hit's not good. Because you only get +1 for a crit. So I guess if you want some type of weird strength build, I could see that maybe being good, but you lose 2 turns for a miss and you gain 1 for a critical, so not a big fan of that risk reward. Finally killed one of these things, finally. 2500 meg. Nice. Not bad. I was just doing a little pondering to myself about the skills in this, and Assassin's Elusive Dream is pretty bad. Like, the fact that this is a level 2 archetype in the Thief Tree, and then Elusive Dream is level 20, this is not a good skill. Like, I've used it plenty of times now, and it's very rare that you get the MP back. You get 5 MP for each hit, so maximum you get is 15. Minimum you get is 5, so it's not great. The hell's this?
No way!
What? By the way, I've yet to kill one of these humans. These humans are tough.
But this is...
True foe. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Surely this will be an easy fight, Copium.
Right there.
At least it's not, it doesn't have the thing around it, at least. I got you. I found you. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? Alright, this thing's level 45. Don't know what it's weak to, obviously. The good thing is it didn't get a turn off, unlike his friends, so we may actually win this. Alright, found its weakness. That was easy. Most of these enemies are weak to lightning or fire, I find. Except for the few scenarios where you get caught out by both of them. Let's use Shelter Formation. I know it's kind of defensive, but he has so much health, I'm kind of scared of what he's going to throw at me. Okay, I mean, this thing's kind of a joke. I probably didn't have to do that, but whatever, it's fine. I mean, it's still doing no damage. It's like, it's really not scaring me at all. Okay, I can see how that's getting annoying. I can see how that's kind of difficult to deal with, but we're just about to kill him, so. Belaying Katana. Nice. I like how we're master with everything at this point except for Junah. Just farming up those archetype experience.
I expected nothing less.
No.
Yay, we've done it!
God, finally. Finally, that took forever. I am so burnt out. In fact, I'm probably gonna go... I might even go back to the safe house and call it quits before we do this dragon altar thing. Oh my god, this floor is so difficult too. There's so much stuff going on. Ugh. I'm burnt out. Alrighty guys, I'm just gonna call this one quits. Kinda tired, kinda burnt out. Didn't really do anything with the story, except for the dungeoning, but no like bonds or followers or any of the meta stuff, so yeah, it may have seemed like a really short video, but I can assure you that it was not. I can't even show the different floors I went to, but if you remember, we explored almost everything. So next time we'll fight the dragon probably. That'll all go well, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.